Well, the hope was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. You look at the Saints defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now Finley. He'll find McMillan here. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Roll. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game you play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That good for 19 and a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
This is caught. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Finley from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Complete to Emeka Abuka. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. Finley. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Buccaneers at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well.
Gets through, and now an opening. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Buccaneers 7. Jack Fox set to pick off.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Second and 9 now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by baiting the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
19 tight. 19 tight.
At the 42-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Here we go. Start.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On first and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 35, here's second and 6. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Here's Groupie for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Second and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, Finley. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
19 Lions.
Finley now. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Come on. Wrap up 18, pioneer.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Dragons, 60.
Slot man moves right.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 43 yards. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And a rout is on here in this first half. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Finley. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
He'll take it at the 42. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
79.
On play action, they'll throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Ready.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
Saints, first down.
Pack the 60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw again. That went out wide and intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Following the interception, Finley. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
This is 2nd and 8.
Ready. 19, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Come on. Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
40-yard line.
19 tight. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
18 Cardinal, 18.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. this drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Complete to Olave on the out route. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 60.
That's another Saints.
Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Smash. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
3rd and 4.
Hey, check that. Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Go.
They'll drop the throw. And he is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Group being able to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, Finley. And that will be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to the top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
4th down, Finley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now this time he'll look to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
Out of the gun now on third down. Wilson's got it complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good.
Well, Barton, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try again. And this time he scores. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing, Finley. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Finley from the gun on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Ready?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. A point after, good by Groupie. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To throw is Finley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinals. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They go play action. Finley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And he fires one incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready, ready.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2nd and 9.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
And they'll try to run the option here. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
Rookie for the Saints field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Ritter back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to